What's going on, guys? I'm on to a Team 360 and Team Gateway. This is kind of the part two of building the bag video. I think I've received the package of my allotment of discs, and some are in the bag already. I've already got to play a few rounds with them, or 2 rounds specifically. I already made some decisions on what has made the bag, what isn't going to make the bag, and then I have some more discs that are on their way that I'm hoping will kind of fill the gaps that are in the bag. But let's get into it. I'm going to start with what I received, and that is my favorite disc so far, which is the Gateway Chief. Uh, I got it in diamond plastic, which has been really good. And then I got it in this baseline Sure Grip plastic. I haven't used this because this is as understable as I wanted it. I got this just in case so I can beat it up until this one got to the place. But so far, this disc has been like a throw it on hyzer, flips up and turns almost the whole way and then comes back. I can throw this light, I can throw it hard, and it goes further than my AVR3s. So there's a disc I had to put in the bag to kind of dial it back because these are actually going way further than I originally thought they would. So that's the Chief in the bag for sure. We'll start with the one I mentioned, which is there's this it's this Sure Grip, I think is what it is. It's a harder plastic and it has the lizard reptilian disc golf stamp on it, and it's just a wizard. It's a little slower, just goes dead straight, which is nice. Doesn't go as far as the Chief. And then also the next disc, which is by far probably my favorite disc, which is the Chief OS. I had a really cool throw in with this disc today. I could throw it on an Annie and then it flex out to flat and then just keeps going straight. And if we give it the height, it even will fade out, which is nice. It's kind of like my new AVR that I have right here. So the Chief was to replace El Jefe, which this one is not quite as understable as the Chief. So this I wanted this AVR3 to become like that Chief, so it's nice. And then the Chief OS kind of flies like this new AVR3 that I had, so quite nice. I can put it on some flex and it flexes out. Um, so the next disc, I'll talk about these two that I fell off my lap. First one is this NXT Warrior. I definitely like this plastic a lot. I've already kind of figured out the plastics I like. The only thing is this isn't filling the spot that I want this disc to. This flies like my despair, even though I think the numbers are like 5403, but it's just straight. Every time I put it on Annie, it just held it the whole way. Threw it flat, it just went straight, maybe turned a little bit and then faded. And it's a very large diameter disc, and I kept hitting my chest. I'd have times where I just kind of skim my sweatshirt or my shirt or my chest or anything like that. So I have a couple discs that I'll talk about in the end that I have ordered. Those 5 discs that I ordered to kind of help fill the gaps that I have already. Um, I have this blade here that I got as well. I have another blade that's in the bag. This one here, which is NXT plastic. I really am digging the NXT plastic because it's nice and stiff. Got some good give in the flight plate. Got some good stiffness in the rim. I ordered another NXT one, but it's an NXT Glow. So it will have a little bit more give like this one does. Like this is NXT, but it's Glow, so it's a little more has a little more give to it than like just plain XT where it's really stiff. This guy is awesome. I'll talk. I have it out. We'll talk about it. But this NXT is just literally like a Firebird. It just goes straight. Has more glide than a Firebird, which I actually am liking. I'm getting a little more push out of it. so it goes dead straight and then has a nice overstable finish. Forehand, I'm just getting it to go dead straight with a nice overstable finish as well. It kind of flies the same both forehand and backhand, which I'm really liking. And I was able to throw it into a headwind and it held up. But the problem I had with this one, and the reason this one's not in the bag right now, and I ordered another one, is this is just real gummy. It's just I don't know what HD with the diamond is, but it's very just gummy, and I have issues with grip with gummy discs. I usually grip lock them a lot, so it'd be a good disc for the winter, but with the weather warming up finally, this disc hasn't been working for me quite as much as I was hoping it would have. The next disc I got is these Sabers. Right now, I think it's in the car. I had two in the bag, but they fly exactly the same. I was hoping this would replace my T-Bird, um, and it feels exactly like a T-Bird, which is very, very cool. But the only thing is it flips up and turns and doesn't ever come back. Well, it comes back, but it never returns back to center. It just kind of, when it turns, it kind of just kind of gets to flat and then maybe might get back to hyzer. But this thing has been really cool to throw on hyzer flips, and it goes dead straight, and I can get it to flip up pretty good and just go dead straight or throw it flat and it turn with that little fade at the end. So it's quite nice. So I did put the T-Bird back in the bag because the T-Bird is a disc I can throw flat. It just goes straight and then fades. So I think these two are going to complement each other very, very well. Um, so to kind of bring it to a conclusion on the other disc I have in my bag by Gateway is this disc, which is the NXT Super Glow Cyborg. This thing's actually a lot of fun. I can throw it nice, smooth hyzer flip and just turn the whole way. It's pretty flippy. The numbers are like 7.6 minus 3.1 or something like that. I can throw it nice and firm flat, get it on a cut roller, or throw it on Annie and get it to roll. I can throw it on steep hyzer flip turns. It's been a lot of fun to play with, or I can just throw it smooth. So still playing around with that one, but it's been a lot of fun on that. So that's the Chief OS, the Saber, and the Blade that are in the bag with the Wizard and the Cyborg. To go over some of the other stuff they sent me this like large mini with Gateway Disc Sports team. And then they sent me this one, which is a also team stamped disc, and it's the Arsenal Discs C4. And I looked it up, and it's supposedly just a straight disc, but it reminds me of like a harp, like very deep, and it kind of has that harp shape. Haven't thrown it. I always lose yellow and green discs, so I was afraid to lose it. Might be just a nice wall decoration. And then they threw in this like catch disc. It's like just a play catch with some friends or something kind of disc. So that's kind of cool. And then they sent me a sticker, and then also they sent me a big full sheet of Team Gateway like iron-on stamps for like T-shirts and stuff like that, so I can get some team gear made. So to kind of wrap it up, I had something happen that I had to replace a couple discs, so I had some despairs. This one's stable, and then this has been the despair that I've been using for a very long time, and I hit concrete with it and it shredded the bottom side here and the edges. Like there's a big gash right here and some road rash here and here. And it's just very flippy now, and it's not too flippy. It's just not what I'm looking for, because when I throw it flat now, it just cut rolls. So I have a couple more despairs that I'm trying out right now. I got pink and blue. Right now the blue is kind of stable, and the pink is actually where, like right out of the gate, like just throw it nice and flat and it turns the whole way. So it kind of flies like the other despair, just new. So I have that in the bag going on right now. The T-Bird, like I said, went back in the bag. Uh, and then the distance driver stayed the same. A putting putter stayed the same. And then I have the two Toros and then a MD5. To kind of tell you what, I have 5 discs on the way. 2 from Reptilian Disc. It's called the Gila. It's a disc that I think is going to complement the Despairs really well. It looks like the side profile looks exactly like the Despair, maybe a little deeper, and then the same diameter, which I love smaller diameter mids, so that's why I love the Despair. And it's supposed to be that straight to overstable mid. If not, so I think it's going to replace the Crux very like straight out the gate. And one of them has a stamp on it I'm really excited for. It has Riptar from Rugrats on it, and I'm super excited for it. And then I have a disc that I kind of just impulsively bought by one of the other partner companies with Gateway, which is like I think it's called Flight Labs or something like that. And they had this disc. It was called a Wayfinder or Waymaker or Wayfinder or something like that. And I think it's Waymaker, and it's basically just a straight disc. So it gets no turn, no anything in fades, and it's also a smaller diameter mid as well. So I'm stoked for that. And then the other two that I ordered is a hopefully like not backup, but an extra one of these guys, a blade to have is I like to have 2 overstable fairways in my bag. And right now I only have the one, so I'm going to get another blade. So if this one starts to season in, and I have a headwind, I can grab the freshie and be able to trust it. And then the other one is an assassin. So hopefully that assassin. I was asking one of you guys commented below. I appreciate that. Keep adding those suggestions because I appreciate it. They said the assassin would be a pretty good disc to hopefully replace my Thunderbird because it has like I want to say the numbers are like 9, 6, -1, 2, if I'm not mistaken. So it's going to be that hopefully that nice flip up straight with a little bit of fade and get some distance with some good glide. Because right now, for these guys, they just don't go as far as my Thunderbird. And then because lately I've been having to go up to like the Pulse or something like that or a Wraith. I don't have that bridge right now between my 7 and my 11 speeds. So hopefully that assassin will do it. And next week, when I hopefully receive these discs, I'll go out to the field and then I will do a. Hopefully, it'll be just a all round just in the bag, or maybe a flight test. See how everything flies, kind of show you how it flies, and then after that, do the final in the bag. But we'll see. I'm really excited so far. The disc that I haven't received yet, I'm really excited for those Gilas. And then the disc that blew my mind the most is the Cotton Candy Twins, which is the Chief and the Chief OS. And then the Saber, awesome disc. It's just not replacing the T-Bird, so I had to put the T-Bird back in for that straight to stable disc. And then the blade was a pretty easy replacement for my Firebirds, so that was pretty nice. So I'll have another one of those coming in. And then the Cyborg, that disc is pretty sweet. I'm just disappointed that these two discs didn't quite work out, but they flew absolutely incredible, and the plastic feels great. Just with this blade, just a little too soft for me. I have a firmer grip for when I throw, and I kept grip locking it because it's so soft. And then this one, it just what didn't fit what I wanted because I like my Despairs too much to just put this in there instead. So there'll be backups or anything like that. And then, like I said, I have this cheap over here as well. I might try to throw it, but I'm not a big fan of throwing baseline plastic. But I'll try it on that video where I go to the field. So So far, I need a replacement for my Thunderbird. Firebirds and Draco are pretty much well replaced now. The Sphinx, this was, like I said, a placeholder, but this Saber is pretty much replaced this, which is awesome. And then my AVRs was this AVR is being replaced with the Chief, and then this AVR is being replaced with the Chief OS. So, like I said, the only disc I need a replacement for is my Pathfinders, my Crux, and this. But I think my Pathfinders will be replaced with that Waymaker, and then the Gila should replace the Crux, and then hopefully the Assassin replaces my Galactic Hero Thunderbird. So I hope this video was entertaining. I know you guys haven't seen me thrown in a while, but I've also been, kind of giving the arm a break and then just really kind of focusing on smooth and steady. So I haven't been playing any like long courses or like longer layouts because I'm playing just conservative. And today was actually my first day playing back on just plain blues, and the arm's feeling good. So I've been playing like shorter courses. Like I played NAD red layout, and then I played just the red layout at Fairgrounds all the time. So just kind of taking a break. Other than that, we'll see you in the next video. Like, share, subscribe, and if you can leave a comment below if you guys know Gateway better than I do, or any of their partner companies, and there's a disc you want to see me trying, because I'm going to try Reptilian and Flight Labs. I know they have plenty of other partners. Let me know, and put the recommendation below in the comments. And remember to be good. If you can't be good, at least be good at it. We'll see you in the next video, hopefully throwing these discs on video.